America. Heck yeah. Ugh. There's just no way that's making it into this video. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Xaereth Prevails. I just have two really cool counters that I want to show you today, guys. It's just really fun, actually. They're both really cool. One of them is maybe not the most practical, but it's a spectacle, and it's probably worth noting that it's even possible. Very, very surprising. Really cool stuff. Let's say huge shout out to my patrons. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your support, for everything, for being awesome. Thank you guys so much for the stuff I just said. And finally, guys, if you want to support this channel for free, all you gotta do is hit that button, like button, subscribe, comment, mount the algo. Now tell me, I'll go do that, Xaereth. I'll go. You sure will. I bet you will. Alright, guys, so the first one is actually, I have a link in the video description to the original video. This is by a guy named Ethan Krieger. Don't know if that's his real name, that's his internet name, if that's his mom's name, we really don't know. What I do know is we're going to make his name disappear for just 1 sec so you can see the team that he is trying to take out. As a Lord Vader team. It's Relic 8, and then it's got a bunch of kind of garbage characters, frankly, that they're not optimized. You don't even have Royal Guard, guys, and so it's not a great Lord Vader team, but it's still Lord Vader, and it's with Maul and Thrawn, and the other ones aren't like, they're not great. They aren't great, but they're Empire, and they have some synergy, and it's probably just worth numbing your mind a tiny bit for, alright? So don't go saying, I think this is the most consistent ever, but watch this, guys. Okay, so we've got Phoenix, and you'll note that the guy whose video we're using, thank you so much, man, really appreciate it. You can note that everyone is Relic 8 or Relic 9, and this is a really interesting comp, like Hera, obviously, and old Rex, but then Sabine, Zeb, and Chopper. Like, where is Kanan? Like, Kanan is the one who dispels all the debuffs on everyone. This is against Lord Vader. Like, you guys realize you're gonna be debuffed sometimes, right? The answer is, yeah, dummy, of course we realize that. The thing is, this team has a crazy amount of resilience, and they don't really care that much about the debuffs that Lord Vader gives them. You guys will see this. So remember, one of the first things to remember about Rex is that he doesn't let any of his allies get dazed. That's just a thing he's not gonna allow. So, yeah, you can put stagger on everyone. Alright, we can put the name in a different place. So that'll be cool. Alright, so just trying to kill these guys. If there was a good pre-taunt on this team, I think the Phoenix would have gotten stuck, guys. So that's not a criticism of the guy showing the video. This is a just generalized observation and a statement of like, well, yes, I realize that maybe Phoenix aren't going to be the strongest counter for Lord Vader. However, you can see we've already killed 3 of these guys, and every time one of the Phoenix does a special, the rest of them get a turn. And the other thing is, every time Chopper goes, he's reducing the cooldowns on one of his friends. And so sometimes you get ability blocked, so you can't do a special, but otherwise, if you can do your specials all the time, then everyone's going to be assisting. And honestly, it kind of gets a little bit ridiculous how long it takes to take care of Mr. Vader here. Here, let's move his name aside just a little so you guys can see the health bar on him. So you want to throw those grenades, even if they don't really do that much damage to him. You throw the grenades just because it'll call everyone else to assist. And Zeb actually does a crazy amount of damage, so it's not surprising that we're seeing Zeb do the damage. It is surprising a little bit that both Ezra and Kanan both got left out entirely, but still pretty cool. Yeah, look at that. Lord Vader, almost dead, popped his frickin' alt, man. He was all ult. His ult, not his alt. But there we go, guys. Oh, 63. 63 to kill this team. Oh, hold on. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, this next one, guys, is something I did, personally. This is a really cool one, guys. Whoa, what am I... Okay, here we are. So this is actually... Here, let's go to the game for just 1 second. I want to show you my Datacron, because I don't know if this is going to apply that much if you don't have the Datacron. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to see. I think it's not bad. Whoa, we're in the game. Okay, so Night Sisters, obviously Merrin is pretty cool, and she's taking the Night Sisters to new heights. And my Datacron, actually, I do have some rerolls, but this one I don't think I rerolled that much. I got some good offense and crit damage, just pure damage. You don't actually want them to have that much, like you don't want it to be a thick cron, for instance. So they just, every time we try to daze or stun, daze doesn't matter, but stun, of course, for Night Sisters, everyone stuns, at least most of them do. And then every time someone dies, a Night Sister ally is defeated or revived, they inflict 2 stacks of plague on all enemies. And then Merrin does the same thing, except it also stacks her offense as well. So that's pretty neat. And then if you just look at Merrin's Omicron, guys, she does some crazy stuff. I forget which one is here. Yeah, okay, so whenever a Night Sister ally is defeated or revived, Merrin gains 100% turn meter, which can't be prevented at the start of Merrin's turn. Inflict all enemies with 1 stack of plague for 3 turns at the start of her turn. So she just does a lot of plague. And so we're going to show you guys how this team just completely does some crazy stuff. If I can actually get my desktop to work the way I want it to. There we go. I just had to be passive aggressive about it, guys. It's a good time to be passive aggressive, apparently. Alright, so one thing I did do here, folks, it's a little different than what I showed you guys the game. When I was in Arena, I took out Zombie, because Zombie dies too easily. You don't want... sorry, it's too difficult for Zombie to die. And you need 2 of your characters to be dead. This is in Grand Arena. And so we have the Omicron on Assage, Omicron on Merrin, and... I mean, so I'm taking my Spirit. She's still Relic 5, she's still good. Probably not modded the best, because I don't use her anymore, but... still very impressive. It's very, very impressive how good they all are, to be honest. Let's go, guys. Come on. Come on, you silly Night Sisters. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, here we are. So we need 2 characters to die so that you can get an endless loop of turn meter, guys. This is also, I should note, this Jabba, here, let's pause. This Jabba has like 300-something% defense, and he had the thick cron. So 75, oh no, this because it's a mixed squad, he's gonna have 45% extra health and protection, and he has 300-something% defense. So really, really thick and tough to kill. And so it's like, man, I don't really want any of my guys to die, of course, but we don't have Zombie to protect us, so if someone dies, they just stay dead until you can revive them. And you can note, once characters start dying, you'll note the huge numbers of plague that start hitting these characters, guys. So, yeah, it's a whole mess for them. We could have called the assist. I'm not saying that I'm doing it the perfect way either, guys. This isn't a thing where I'm just like, yeah, well, this is exactly how you do it. I wasn't sure what to do here because I mean I've never really done this. Last time I tried this, I timed out on Jabba because I couldn't get enough of my characters killed. Okay, so now it's like, wow, everyone's dead except for Merrin. Merrin can revive someone. So let's next time Merrin gets a turn, she'll revive someone. All right, and now okay, everyone's dead, and Assage can ramp. Watch Assage's damage ramp. I'm not actually sure where it goes. Okay, so she's like 9,000 every time she's hitting right now, and every time someone dies, then they come back. We're just doing basic here, folks. Just auto basic. You can see how many stacks of plague are accumulating on the fat enchilada's face. It's a plagued face. See, See how much damage is Assage doing now. Come on, Assage, what you doing? 22,000? Yeah, so it's just kind of rampant damage. That's not really the point, though. The point is we're getting endless turn meter because every time someone dies, Marin gets a bonus turn. So even if Daka is gone, it's just pretty cool, guys. You can see Jabba, we're not really doing that much damage to Jabba still because we're reducing his turn meter, so he's got all that bonus protection that's going up every time we reduce his turn meter. Eventually, okay, so he finally takes a turn, and that almost kills the game because they had to calculate how much damage all those plagues would do and then reduce it because he's a galactic legend. So okay, they killed Assage. We need someone back. 2 is too few. So there we go. All right. So okay, apparently Assage is gone, which is actually kind of nice because she's already ramped a bunch of damage. And all right, let's get the ramping back here, guys. Assage is doing like 32k per hit. So, I mean, it's not a crazy amount. And maybe we would be better suited by having Assage doing her AoEs or whatever, but you can see we dragged Jabba down, and that's it, guys. I mean, maybe I could have timed it to get better banners. I'm not sure. Like, it's hard to complain about using a Night Sisters team to kill Jabba using those mechanics. Now, I don't know if CG was thinking straight when they came up with them, if that was what the intent was, but this is something everyone can do to people who have Jabba, unless you find a way to make those deaths permanent from, maybe you could take like Boba, for instance. He might be able to one-shot one of the Night Sisters, who knows. But yeah, Night Sisters are crazy, guys. They're a lot of fun, and they're crazy, and I guess that's it, guys. So, thank you all so much for watching, and remember that in all things, Xaereth prevails. Have a wonderful one, guys.